Welcome to another episode of Sports and Discourse with your host, Derek Stevenson. And on today's episode, I want to talk about Reed Sheppard, man. I think Reed Sheppard is quietly, or would I even say quietly anymore? I'm not sure, but I think Reed Sheppard is the best player on Kentucky's roster right now, or at least he's playing the best, right? He may not be the most gifted. He may not have the most natural talent, but he is putting it together the best on the team. He is turning up on both ends of the ball, which is what really shocked me. I expected that he would hit, or he would shoot decent from the outside. I expected him to be a very under control player, to limit the mistakes that he makes. All of this I gathered from watching him in the Sweet 16. He just seemed very under control and kind of played the game like a old wily veteran, if you will. And he's really translated that right over to college. He doesn't really speed up his pace too much. He doesn't get rattled very often, doesn't make too many mistakes. I know in the last game against St. Joseph, he made a little weird turnover at the end of the game, but for the most part, he's been really consistent handling the ball. But the defense is just what has really shocked me. He's just a pest. He wears people to death on the defensive end of the ball. He's getting steals. He's rebounding the ball. He's just overall, he's our best playmaker. And earlier I had mentioned that I thought Adu Thero was going to be our main utility guy, just a guy that's going to give you a little bit of everything. Well, Adu Thero is playing good, like not to discredit him or anything, but Reed Sheppard is our utility guy. He's our ultimate playmaker. He's getting assists. He's scoring. I know he didn't score last night, but obviously the game before that he went crazy, but he's scoring consistently. He's rebounding. He's playing defense. He's making plays for other people. He's just doing a little bit of everything. And I actually didn't think this early into his career at Kentucky he would be playing this well. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Even though I believed in Reed Sheppard, I thought this was going to come maybe in year two, definitely at least in year three. But I didn't think we was going to see it like in the beginning of the season of year one. He's playing as good as I expected some of the other guys to be playing. And hopefully, everybody's making a little noise about DJ Wagner. And I hope that, he's ready to turn his season around because he ain't really been playing bad. He just really hasn't been playing good. And then you really have the comparison between the other two guards, which, I'm talking about Reed Sheppard and Rob Dillingham. They've been playing really good. Actually, they've both been, widely considered two of the best freshmen in the country. And we didn't think that was going to be the case. Y'all know that I loved Rob, so I always had high expectations for Rob. But I didn't think he would show up as much just because I thought he wasn't going to get as much opportunity. Obviously, Cal is going to help DJ. He's going to give DJ all the opportunities. And we got to just be honest. DJ is family to Cal. And if there's one kid that he probably wanted to get to the pros more than anybody else, it's probably DJ. We all know the story with with Cal and DeJuan Wagner Sr., and how Cal encouraged him to go to the NBA, and Wagner ended up going on, and then he ended up having to retire early. And, they've been family ever since. They've been real close, and it was almost a foregone conclusion that DJ was going to come to Kentucky. Excuse me. I know at one point it kind of looked like he may have ended up going to Louisville, but in my heart of hearts, I always kind of felt like he was coming to Kentucky, and he did. And he just is a Kentucky guy. And that's why I hate that there's even rumors coming about, because it makes it seem like that he has a problem with the success of the other guards. And I don't think that's the case. At the end of the day, they're all playing a significant amount of time. I know sometimes we may feel like Reed Sheppard doesn't get the minutes that he probably needs. But they all are contributing a little bit, and DJ turned it on a little bit late in the game. But, it's going to be tough to keep Reed on that bench. And maybe he might spark something in the other players, because if they don't turn it around, and he's coming for 'em. Like I said, he's just doing a little bit of everything. I think so far, if I had to rank the team, I would say Reed Sheppard is playing the best, closely followed by Trey Mitchell, and then Dillingham. It's like, and it could rotate between them three guys. They've been the main ones, the driving force of Kentucky basketball early in the season. And then I would say probably maybe even a Dude Thero might be next in line with them. But we all waiting for DJ and Justin to really figure it out and get clicking, because I feel like once they get their confidence back up, and once they start playing better and making more stuff happen, then I feel like Kentucky could be a really dangerous team. Because if you got two guards coming off the bench like Dilly and Reed, then you could be a handful of trouble for a lot of teams, because I feel like nobody's backcourt is as deep as Kentucky's, even though it's young. Because, basically the only guy that we use that's really elder statesman, if you will, is Antonio Reeves. And everybody else is really young. And even if you include, I don't know what to call a Dude Thero anymore, because like I said, he's kind of the utility guy. He kind of does a little bit of everything. So he might play some wing, he might play some power forward. You just, whatever Cal needs him to do, he just goes out and tries to do it. But the core backcourt, DJ, Reeves, Edwards, Reed, and Dillingham, man, that's a tough backcourt for most teams. They're going to have their hands full with them. And I just hope that, everybody else can get going, because Reed and Rob are going to leave you behind if you don't catch up, because them boys is ready to play. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up right there. You guys let me know what you think about Reed Sheppard. Do you think that he should be starting right now? And do you think Cal is going to keep riding DJ, or do you think he's going to actually break up the starting lineup and maybe let Rob and Reed see some starting minutes? Anyways, we'll see. We got some tough games coming up, so hopefully them boys will still continue to play well. But anyways, you guys let me know what you think, and we'll get back at it next time. Sports and Discourse with your host, Derek Stevenson.